Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a message from the universe for you, and there's something you need to hear. So my friends, if you feel drained, if you feel tired, if you feel like you have the lack of energy to do what's important to you, to follow your dreams, there's something you must understand about your mind. And it is that we are always investing our energy. We are always focusing on what seems important to us. And sometimes we place greater importance onto something which is not actually giving us a sense of fulfillment. That's why it's so important before we do anything to pause ourselves and to recognize what will bring to us a greater sense of fulfillment. Is it a self-care? Is it a certain thing we love to do? Is it spending more time alone? Is it spending more time with people we love? Is it being more often outside in nature and beautiful places and traveling? Or, choosing a work we actually really love to do? We need to pay attention to that, because whatever we focus on will also create effects within our body. So if we're constantly focusing on something which is not fulfilling us, we'll always feel like there's a hole, like there's something missing, there's something lacking. So then people which are lacking that sense of fulfillment are also focusing on what else could fulfill that. So people say, I want more money, I want better friends, I want people that will love me, I want a certain validation, I want certain approval, and so on. But what we're actually missing is that sense of fulfillment, which comes as a byproduct from choosing love, from doing what we love, from doing something we are passionate about. And I wanted to talk about that. I felt like a great importance, as so much is shifting on the world and so many people are going through those phases of spiritual awakening where we're becoming more aware of what is important to us and who we are and what are our natural talents and heart desires. And as we're becoming more familiar with this aspect of us which we were ignoring before, we may find out that that's what we choose. We always choose something. And maybe you're just stepping into a phase of your life where you're choosing joy, you're choosing happiness, you're choosing love, you're choosing fulfillment. And as everything is a choice, we may recognize if we choose something, we'll sacrifice something else. So once we start choosing more joy and more happiness, we may sacrifice some friends maybe. We may sacrifice something which brought us pleasure before. And that's why for so many people it's hard to quit certain habits, because even if we know they're toxic, they're still bringing us a certain satisfaction. But on a long term, they are destroying us. So that's why we need to be visionaries a little bit. We need to see into the future, and we need to know what's the long-term benefit of doing what we will choose to do. That's why I want to remind you today, my friends, to see who you want to be and to see how that future version of yourself feels like, and to recognize what can bring you there. Because in your present moment, there's something which can help you to get you there. Like you need to find out that for yourself, because I remember when I've started walking that path that I'm walking now. Before I've started painting, I've started sensing that inspiration is hitting me. I've started reading books at that time, and those books truly inspired me to like, I've sensed there's something more than just learning and growing. I've sensed like I want to express what I'm learning. I want to bring it out what I've learned. And of course, when we start doing that, we start walking a new path. And when we start walking new path, we start gaining new experiences. And if we're truly dedicated, we start to be really consistent with that path, with whatever inspires us. And of course, because of that, we start growing much, much faster. And because we grow faster, we change faster. And when we change faster, we manifest changes faster. You know, all these things start shifting in our lives. And when those shifts are happening really, really fast, what will happen? We'll gain so many new experiences really, really fast. And it means that lessons are coming faster, wisdom from life is coming faster, downloads are happening really, really fast. And I wanted to talk about this today because so many people right now, as I can see, are moving through those phases of transformation. And when it comes to that, it's truly important to know where we are going, to know who we want to be, because it is all our choice. It is our choice who we want to become. And the greatest choice, actually, or the greatest decision that we can make in our lives is to recognize our heart's desires and follow them. Because there's something, we can say, I want to become that version of myself, or I feel I want to become that version of myself. Because we can be influenced by our environment to think certain way, or we can be driven by our heart's desires to become a certain way. Because what is actually happening is that you're just peeling off the layers of identity which were projected to you by your environment and society, people around you. And you're becoming more of yourself and less of who you think you were. And that's what happens. We peel off the layers of identity and suddenly we recognize that we are truly creative creatures, truly creative beings, here to share, to give, to explore, to experience, and to give more, and to explore more, and to experience more. So, it's not just focusing on helping others. Helping others may happen naturally, like a byproduct of having too much energy, having too much of energy from your lessons, your experiences, your joy you have for life. When we have too much of that energy, that's where we feel that natural need to help others. So it's not so much about focusing, I want to do something with what I will help others. It needs to come naturally. If that is not a natural thing, it means that you're not there yet, and it's nothing wrong, because sometimes when it comes to that spiritual awakening, people think like, maybe there's something wrong with me because I just don't feel like I want to help others. I feel like I want to explore, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to see what's next here for me. I want to travel, I want to truly explore myself. And it's all okay. You need to do that. You need to explore yourself. It's not all about helping others, because as soon as you start following your joy, as soon as you become all of yourself, you're already a brighter light on the world. And whatever you will do with all your heart. And that's a beautiful example to be. So you see, there are different approaches to how to live from our hearts. But the most importantly is that we always connect with that sensation of what feels the most natural. Because sometimes something may feel natural but completely unpleasant. Like, for example, you may feel drawn to do a workout, to disturb your body a little bit from certain unconscious patterns, but it may feel uncomfortable. It may feel like you would rather go to sleep or you would rather chill, but you feel driven, like you feel drawn to do a workout, for example, to disrupt your body. And that's where we follow that voice. So my friends, whatever you sense, whatever comes to your center of awareness, follow it, and you will see that it will always bring you to beautiful places, sometimes unfamiliar places. Sometimes you will get somewhere where it will feel kinda unfamiliar and maybe a bit unpleasant, but there's a meaning that you are there at that time. So see what's the lesson, what you need to learn there, and always be sure who you are becoming. Always be aware that each choice will create a result. So before you choose something, ask yourself, is it providing you a greater sense of fulfillment? Is it providing you a greater sense of fulfillment, my friends? This is it for today. I hope you're having a beautiful day, that you're enjoying the sunshine outside. It's another wonderful day, so the full moon energy is still present, and use it for creating, my friends. Use it for letting go and releasing of what is holding you back, because you're about to thrive, you're about to shine, so go all in. And my friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings and power. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. Also feel free to check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, where I'm sharing daily messages, daily reminders, and I Draw My Passion, where I'm sharing my art with you. Check out the gallery. And till next time, one love.